10. Baylor Tigers. Baylor Tigers. 5-9, 5-9.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. The start less than ideal as they already face a 2nd and long. Justin Herbert looking to pass.
Swinging this out wide here for Cook.
And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds.
Well, this defense for the Ravens, they played really well in the win over the Raiders a week ago.
This defense certainly has a lot to be proud of coming off of last week's game, because when you only give up 14 points in a contest, you give your team a great chance to win. The best defense in the league is usually going to average giving up 18, 19 points a game. So to be under that, a terrific achievement.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
That's to the sideline, and it's intercepted.
It's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions. Can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
After the interception, here's Jackson. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. Play action. It's Jackson. They'll roll him out right. And he'll just get rid of it.
When you talk about the defense for these Chargers,
and they've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
Now he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 3rd and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. And in for the Ravens touchdown. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Ravens take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Taylor now from the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
The Charger drive about to get going. Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive. Something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. And his throw here is incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Back to throw here, Herbert. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 down at the 33. To the air again, Herbert. Wide open receiver, complete. Touchdown. A great play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Chargers are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Kadarius Toney going to elect to bring this one out. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Just the one misstep for them in the first half of the season. 7-1 is the record at the midway point. And in terms of whatever power rankings you want to go by, they're at or near the top of the list in terms of best teams in the National Football League.
And for me, in my little bit of rankings here, I've got them at the top. I know there's still 2 months to go, and we've seen teams get off to hot starts and then fade away due to injuries or the schedule or whatever. But unless there are a rash of injuries on this team, I'd be surprised if they are the first or second seed come playoff time.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
The Ravens at 7-1 now on the year. And they've been cooking these last couple months. Winners of 7 of their last 8 games.
And as much as we hate to play this game, you know I'm going to do it anyway. Extrapolate that over a full season. What does that come out to, partner? 14-2. And anyone in the NFL, they'd sign up for that record, that's for sure.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Now Jackson. He finds his man, complete. It's Watkins.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard.
From the gun, it's Jackson. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 28. That one goes for 24 yards.
Back to the ground here, Mitchell.
And they'll get him down inside the red zone at the 14. It's also a gain of 14. First down. Clock runs, less than a minute to go, and an entertaining first quarter of play.
They run the option here on 1st and 10.
And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. They go play action now. Jackson. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29.
Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him.
Yes, a real defensive resistance there, saying not so fast to a good drive. They had marched to the end zone the last time out.
These two teams all tied after one.
Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up. So certainly in a pickle here. They have a mile to go to try to pick up the first. We'll see what they've drawn up.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Chargers are going to get it back here just past the 35.
They'll take over the 1st down 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And you figure this should be a healthy, arrested, a focused unit, and they're working on a good winning streak. They had the week off last week. This is really a team, Charles, that should be in top 4.
I would agree absolutely with that. What coaches worry about, what organizations worry about, though, is overconfidence. They've been playing so well, and now they've had that extra time off. And we've seen teams come back off the open week and come out flat. So what a lot of good coaches do is they kind of game plan for that with their teams. On defense, they may blitz more in the beginning to get them going. On offense, they may go more up-tempo. Anything to get them out of that lethargy right at the beginning.
23 yards, the final tally.
Oh, I like that play call there. After a run for good yards, you get a defense thinking they'll go back to the well. So that's a great time to call play action and give your receivers a little extra edge. And they complete the pass there for another first down.
And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. A great effort there. 27 yards. And the Chargers have taken the lead. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag.
So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
First and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now first and 10 at their own 11. Here's Mitchell now to kick off the drive. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets his football out shy of the 30 to the 29. 47 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times.
He changed it.
They go play action with Jackson. He's going to look deep for Watkins. That's caught inside the 20. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 57 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. They run over center with Mitchell, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11.
Brings up second and 11.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. Being chased out, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards, a 12-yard loss, and it brings up third. Now after that sack, it's third and long for Jackson and the Ravens. On play action, they'll throw. And he's going to go down again. More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack. So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's the game plan that they've had so far because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
On the return, it's Taylor from his end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
At their own 15-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And there, of course, was a lot of talk about this ball game coming into play. 2 division leaders in the AFC. Could this be a potential playoff preview down the line?
Yeah, I think when you talk about the talk about this game coming into play, you're talking about me because I blew up your phone all week prior to this one. I was so excited about this game because to me, it's not out of the realm of possibility that these two teams see each other again down the road. I like this matchup. They match up very well against each other.
Down the left sideline. Touchdown, LA! James Cook, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chargers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that makes it a 21-10 game. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And we know all about the importance of this ball game. Sure, we're still just in the middle part of the season, but this one you feel could have ramifications down the line.
Right now you're looking at these two teams as being the number 1 and 2 seeds in the NFC, and I know it's a little early to start worrying about seeding and such, but let's face it, if these two meet again, the winner of this game could be the one hosting that game that they play down the road.
They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Mitchell. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
Yo.
Jackson from the shotgun. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. Now it's Jackson. Over the middle to Beckham. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Can't get away, and he's taken down. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down. Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in one game.
Yeah, and that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game because no one can stand up to this week after week.
Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. After the turnover, here's Herbert. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Herbert. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This one from 46 yards out. And this one is right down the middle. And that will do it for this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter. Taken at the goal line. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
And he'll throw this one away. I don't think he's out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag. They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Jackson. He finds his man, complete. It's Watkins. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, and tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
And that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position.
Crowd right. Set.
Herbert off of play action. And his throw is incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Herbert now. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
First down, Chargers.
Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. And eventually he's taken down here. Great coverage downfield, resulting in the sack. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Target is to Dotson, and he's got him. And defensively, Baltimore's in a dime look here on 3rd.
Baylor Tigers. 5-9.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. He's got his target. That's complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he will get in across the chalk for a Chargers touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Chargers have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. Here's Tony to return it as he brings it out of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
On 2nd down, here's Jackson. And that's dropped underneath to Mitchell. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 1.
They'll try and pick it up with Mitchell. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
You've got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points.
And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Lucas Van Ness in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And he will have a Ravens 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Jackson. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. Trying to defend the out route there, got the PI call.
And you know what's difficult about that one is sometimes you want to make the undercut move and go for the football, and other times just want to hang on the upfield shoulder and make the tackle. I think he got caught in between and created a foul.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, partner, they certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
And he'll be close to a first down at the Chargers' 41. 54 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Another run with Mitchell. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
It's fourth down.
Fourth down, here's Jackson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the fourth down. So a big play there on fourth, and now 1st and 10 at the 30. Here's Jackson. Left side, that's caught by Mitchell. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and they'll be left with second and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's Jackson to throw. This is caught. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Quez Watkins. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Tucker with the extra point. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Taylor now from the end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. Back to the ground, this time Cook. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. There to make the tackle, Deion Leonard. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this fourth quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the fourth quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. Flush to his right. Herbert able to show his wheels as he gets the first.
Now that's a killer, because you think you've got it absolutely covered, and then he hot puts it out of there and picks up a first down. Drives you crazy as a defense.
Looked like, you're exactly right. Looked like a for-sure stop on 3rd, and then the tables turn. And this is caught inside the 5. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And he wisely will throw that one away.
I like his awareness in the pocket there. Nowhere to go with the football. So instead of forcing it to the sideline, he's just going to put this one into the harbor and live to fight another down without getting wet.
And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. And they'll run again. And he's going to lose yardage again as he is stuffed behind the line. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4.
This has not been a fun game for this defense. They've definitely had their share of struggles, but they needed to make a play right there, and they finally get it done on 3rd and goal.
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. They snap it to Herbert, escaping the pressure right. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chargers add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory. Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Here's Tony to return it as he brings it out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
This has been frustrating for them to this point. They have not looked the same as they did coming in, riding that impressive 6-game win streak.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
On 2nd down, here's Mitchell.
And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. And quickly they get to the line.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. Going deep here for Watkins. And got his man complete.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Jackson from the shotgun. To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. 38 yards.
And the Ravens are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
On the return, it's Taylor from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going.
Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8.
Let's go, let's go. Set.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw.
Going to be caught downfield by Dotson.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain there of 30 big ones. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. They're going to pass here with Herbert.
That is caught. Kincaid with it.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 25 yards that time.
First down, Chargers.
Go, go. Baylor tight. Hold it right. Hey, ram. Ready.
To the air again, Herbert. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Cook. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
At the Ravens'
Go Lion,
18-yard
Lion.
line.
59. Go.
Now it's Herbert. And it's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. A great play there. His third touchdown of the game, his 8th on the year. And the Chargers have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. Now, the PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play. Well, trailing here in the fourth quarter, and that personal foul, that only adds to the hole that they're currently standing in.
Yeah, absolutely a bad job of just losing your cool and letting your anger take over. Mistakes like that, not going to help you at this stage of the game.
And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. Now Jackson on first down. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. And he'll be forced out of bounds on the other side of the field. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 41 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. Now it's Jackson. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Play action. It's Jackson. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Throwing is Jackson. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Jackson. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a 1st down.
It hasn't been the cleanest game for him, but there was a sign of improvement as he looks towards the next one. Nice bit of scrambling to move the sticks, and even more importantly, he didn't risk adding another interception to his ledger.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So an incomplete pass a moment ago, and that leads to 2nd and goal. One last shot for Jackson. And he is going to go down back at the 11-yard line.
A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the